Okay, well, we are an organization that supports arts education to serve, and we serve underprivileged children and children with disabilities. Right now we're running programs in 4 different schools, 2 schools in New York and 2 schools in Thailand. The schools in New York are actually schools that serve multiply disabled children who are blind or have low vision, but also have other neurological disabilities. And we have a similar school in Thailand where we're working. That's the Bangkok School for the Blind, and another school in Thailand that's a regular school, not a school for disabled children, but it's in a rural community. And our goal in that school is to help the principal and the teachers retain children in the school so that they do not get recruited to work into the fields and working agriculture during their secondary school years. Get them to stay in school, and the goal is that art. What we do is that art tends to stimulate students. It is fun. Not only it helps them with dexterity and creative thinking, but it is something that encourages students to come to school, and we hope that by encouraging them to come to school, it would encourage them also to stay in school. So that's what we're doing in northern Thailand, in rural Thailand. But we are our organization is developing a specialty working with children with disabilities, with neurological disabilities, and we're serving children who are either totally blind or legally blind, who have low vision. And it might sound odd to have an art foundation and to do arts with children who cannot see, but we focus primarily on helping them work with sculptures and textured surfaces. And arts are actually very important for blind children. Art education is very important for blind children because we use it as a precursor for Braille learning. Children need to develop their dexterity and their tactile sensory abilities so they can then go on to learn Braille, which is extremely difficult. It is easier for people in Western countries to learn Braille because the alphabet has less letters, but in Asian countries, for example, they have a pentatonal language where there are at least 5 different pronunciations for each vowels. They have phonemes that we don't have, and learning Braille for Asian children is probably 5 to 10 times more difficult than learning Braille for U.S. children.
And there are those of us for whom art is essential to our existence, the only bridge to self-expression, the only connection to the world around us. It's impossible to recognize the need in ourselves without the opportunity to discover it.
Support the arts is a work of art in its own right. Look, listen, support the arts in your community, support local arts organizations that bring people face to face with children, that bring people face to face with other artists. Make your own artwork, whether you think you can or not, because you can.
That with everybody's support, Children Art Foundation can continue to be in schools like ours, and I want to thank them very, very much. You know how much you mean to all of us. Thank you.